What's up, guys, and welcome back to Eximius Craft. I am your humble host, the great and powerful Lord Eximius. Today, guys, I'm going to show you what we've been up to here on the iJevin Bedrock Patreon server. We are continuing the good work on our Fallout themed base. So let's just jump right into it. And this is the first thing I'm going to show you guys. Decided to build the Fallout sign, the sign that is synonymous with the game. So it wasn't too hard to build that one. Just used wool. I have plenty of wool. Thank you, Governor Ahab. But anyway, so I built this sign here because at the end of the season, iJevin will do a tour of the bases, so I tend to kind of start him out here. I might actually work that path a little bit this way, so it starts out here where you get a good view of the sign. So this is kind of like the entrance to the base, I guess you could say. So I'll give the coordinates for when iJevin does his end of the season tours and have him start there. So we've got the Fallout sign. Let me fly off this way so you can kind of get a good look at it. Certainly, I think it came out pretty good. So that is one of the things that we have added to the base. So he'll come in through this way. Now over here, this actually took a lot more time than it looks like it took. We added this. I should probably do a scaffold tower or something so it's kind of easier to see. But we needed a bomb crater, right? And I wanted it to look unnatural because it's like nuclear fallout, right? So I kind of wanted it to look like whatever this is kind of working its way out from the bomb crater. So we got our sign. We added our bomb crater. So I made this with Skulk. I basically used, I think I used like 30, 40 stacks of TNT to kind of open this up. Luckily there was like a cavern down here, so that helped a lot. But we used Skulk, we used Skulk Vein, we used Glow Lichen, and we used the new resin, which I think looks cool. Kind of gives it a little bit of color, a little bit of contrast. So we added the new resin blocks as well. So shout out to Naisha and Scruffy Beard for supplying the TNT, and to Mogens for supplying the resin. One of the things I love about being on a server where there's an economy is if you don't want to have to hunt for things, you can just buy them at the market. So that's what I did. But yeah, here, let's fly up one more time and take a look. So yeah, that's our bomb crater. It could be a little wider, but it's, like I said, this took a surprisingly long time. Took a lot of materials, a lot of terraforming, a lot of TNT. But we got a bomb crater in place. So it looks like some kind of a missile struck this area, and then this nuclear fallout, whatever this growth is kind of extending its way out from the bomb site. So, and I may add some more Skulk Vein to kind of extend it out even more. I'm not really sure, but yeah, I think it looks pretty cool. Kind of had to have a bomb crater in a Fallout theme base, right? So we got our sign, we got our bomb crater, and then, so I think in the last video I was talking about building Philly, which we're definitely going to do. But I wanted to kind of tell you guys, kind of where I'm at and what I'm planning on for the Philly build. So those of you guys who are not familiar, Philly is kind of like a ramshackle, kind of like a shack town that was built, after the bombs dropped. So I've extended the path this way towards where I want to build Philly. Got a little sign here. And I'm going to go on the ground, just to kind of give you a perspective. So I was rewatching the show just to kind of get a better idea of how I should go about this, and realized that what I was planning was not going to do it justice. So the path kind of winds this way. And in the show, you see like all these cars and vehicles kind of stacked up on top of each other that leads into Philly. We're going to have to take a nap soon, I think. Let's grab a snack. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna have to sleep here in a second. So I started adding in vehicles along the path, and the tricky part is actually going to be, because I do intend to kind of stack them, so that's going to be tricky to figure out. I'm gonna take a little nappy nap here real quick. That way we don't have to battle the mobs. All right. So I kind of built. We've got like some cars. We got a school bus over here, which I think looks pretty cool. I still got my materials out because I'm not done here. But the school bus I think looks pretty cool. Get another angle of it. It definitely looks like a school bus, right? At least that was the goal anyway. Is to make it look like a school bus. It's just an old school bus. It's got skulk and glow lichen all over it. But yeah, it's almost like in the show, if you watch it and go back, it looks like there's like a tunnel that leads out this way, or leads to the city. So I'm trying to recreate that. So, and what I was planning on building over here, because this is like kind of the build site all along here, what I was planning wasn't going to do it justice. So it's going to take a lot more time and effort and materials than I originally anticipated. But we are going to do it justice. So that's why I haven't gotten to build Philly yet, because I realized it's going to be, like I said, to do it justice, it's going to take a lot more work. And you know, we're all about doing things justice, right? It's got to look sweet. So I'm going to stack cars. In the show, you'll see like market stalls. I may add those. I'm not really sure yet. But I want to kind of be true to the source material. So we're going to stack up vehicles. It's going to come back this way. Maybe add like a bus or something that will take up some space. Yeah, so that's the plan. That's where we're at. So I'll kind of give you another aerial view. You can kind of see the vehicles. Now, one of the things about the vehicles, too, I realized, so like I built an SUV over here, right? And then I realized that when the bombs dropped, you know, for the source material, it was like the 1950s, I believe, somewhere in that neighborhood. So a vehicle like this probably wouldn't exist. I realized that, and I was like, oh, man. I like this build, so I'm probably going to leave it. But understanding that, I decided, all right, we're going to need some more like old-timey cars, like cars that you might see in the 50s. So that's why I went with these types of designs, because they kind of look older, like they might actually fit the time period. So that's kind of my explanation of why I went with these particular vehicle designs. I mean, a school bus is a school bus, right? So, but yeah, I feel like I you know, hit the mark as far as these definitely look like older vehicles, like something that you might actually see in the 50s. So we'll probably continue with those types of designs and try to stay true to the source material. So we've got our Fallout sign over there looking good. We got our bomb crater. And we've started to create the path to Philly before we even get to the build. And it's going to take me some time to build the city over here. Because like I said, we want it to look good, right? So that's where we're at, guys. I'm probably going to have, I got a idea for a diner. I think I'm going to put right here on this plateau. And then we're going to build the Carvega factory. So if you're familiar with the source material, you know what that means. So yeah, Carvega factory, diner, probably put a couple other builds here and there. Philly's going to go back here. I will probably extend the base a little bit this way, because I kind of want everything to be just a little bit spread out. Which, I mean, we're definitely accomplishing the goal of having the base be, you know, take up kind of a lot of space. But yeah, this is where we're at, guys. It's coming along nicely. We can land over here and just gaze upon the glory of the Red Rocket Station again, because I really love this build. Really, a lot of times you make a build and it's like, yeah, it was alright, but this one, we nailed it, I think. I think we nailed this one. So the goal is to nail Philly as well. We really got to do a good job on that. So that's why it's taken as long as it has. I guess my anticipation is that the season will end sometime this summer. So I figure we got at least a solid 6 more months. We're going to put in Philly. We're going to put in the diner. Not sure exactly where we're going to put the Carvega factory, but it's definitely something we're going to knock out. And then from there, we're going to knock out all the interiors, guys. So I definitely do plan on doing full interiors, and this is going to take some time. The Vault interior is definitely going to take some time. Vault 33 interior, definitely got to nail that as well. So we got some work to do, but we are making progress. I know I haven't posted in a while, but thought I'd let you guys know where we're at. So yeah, Philly, diner, Carvega factory, maybe over in this area somewhere, and then maybe a couple little other builds, water tower and some things like that. And yeah, that'll be our Fallout base for this season of the iJevin Bedrock Patreon server. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm also planning on doing a vid. So the Tuesday Craft crew has been working on a realm where they've installed the realism add-on, which is really cool. Looking forward to show you guys that. And we did a cool build at the request of our good buddy Mr. Thurston on there. So I'll probably do a video here in the near future and show you guys what's going on there. But yeah, stay tuned, guys. More videos from the iJevin Bedrock Patreon server to come. And yeah, this is our Fallout base coming along nicely. Would definitely have liked to spend more time than I have been able to lately on it, but we're gonna get there, and we're gonna finish before the end of the season. Again, the end of the season being in the summer is just speculation on my part, but we're gonna do it, guys. This is when I'm done. This is gonna be I think my best base build yet. We'll see. I'll leave that determination up to you guys, but yeah, that's where we're at. So guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day.